as a single, you get to struggle with a lot of things. You get to struggle from emotional issues to financial problems. Then to even the ones you don't know, to me, I feel that's the most horrible one, because struggling with what you don't know is really hard. So in this video, we'll be talking about it. So stick around with me and let's dive in.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to?
Hi everyone, my name is Shida Moza. I film about lifestyle, self-development, and parenting. So we'll be talking about what it means to wait on God as more of like an introduction. So when it comes to godly prayer, we trusting God for that person that will help you move to your place of destiny, that will help you to achieve your ministry and purpose on earth. So the first thing is that godly waiting is not easy. It's going to, let me not put hard so I will not scare people, but it's not easy because it entails a lot of sacrifice. Sometimes you lose hope, sometimes hope loses you, and there's a lot of mixed emotions. So that's number one. Godly waiting is not easy and it takes a lot of sacrifice. Let's know about godly waiting, that it is not godly waiting if God's agenda is not in it. We have come to a point in the society where we see God as a supermarket, for lack of better words, or someone we can run onto to answer us immediately. So you find out that you subconsciously have in mind that if I can get a church guy or a church girl, at least it will make life easy to me, because he loves God, he will not give me headache. Why you are not transformed? So you must have an agenda of God to some point, and that leads me to the third point. Oh yes, you have to find yourself, because if you don't find yourself, you don't even know where you're going. In Nigeria, so I'm going to use the one closer to me. So you can't be going to Aba and you want to enter Enugu bus. It's not going to be possible, because two of you will start clashing. That's if you don't reach an agreement. So you must find you must understand yourself. At that point in your godly waiting, you must come to a point that even if you have not found yourself, you're on the journey, because it's a continuous something, but at least you have a tips of where you're going to. You know what God has sent you to do. You know that this is who I am. You must find your identity. There's a book by T.D. Jakes, Lady, Her Lover and Her Lord. When you have a relationship with yourself, at least 60%, you know yourself, you know your weaknesses, you know your strength without like a glimpse. Hey, like a glimpse. I feel like oh my god, sorry, back to what we were saying. So the next step in finding yourself is finding God. In finding God, that you see yourself totally, you get to understand you get to understand your makeup, what God has sent you to be. After finding these two, it is at that point you can find the third one, which is your lover. So if you are waiting on God, you must be at least on the journey of finding you, discovering yourself, knowing where you are heading to, in order to know who to pick. Point is your mindset. Oh yes, and every one of us has an embargo. Let me put it like that, for lack of better words. Maybe you grew up from a family that verbal abusive, or a physical one, that's combat, or even another different things entirely. At least you must come to a conclusion of, okay, this mindset, I need to embed another one in me. I need to get to know what is the real thing. Now I'm not teaching you perfectionism, but I'm teaching you at least the basics, what you should know when it comes to godly waiting. You must be intentional about changing your mindset. You must be intentional about changing the history, not going back to the same history you once. That's about waiting on God. Your mindset, you must be intentional about changing it. Because I hear people saying, I can't wait for my husband and I will show him love. The truth is that if you don't learn it, if you don't change your perception of what you know about showing love, to you might think you are showing love, but you're not, like, it's not working. Because a lot of people enter marriage with intention of, I'm going to make it right. Everything that I saw, I'm cancelling, and they forget to embed a new one, to exchange that old one, because this mind is occupied. Like, this mind is always occupied. So it's either you remove the things inside and put your new one, or it will remain like that. So they make mistake of, okay, this is what I saw, I'm going to change it, and they don't learn what to change it with. You see yourself repeating the same thing subconsciously and ignorantly. So at this point I feel like a married counselor. Please, it's just based on my experience and how getting to talk to people. So stick around with me because this journey is going to be fantastic. It's going to be awesome. Don't fail to subscribe, like and comment on my channel. See you until the next video. That you're amazing the way you are. Thank you.